Julie got this bucket hat in the mail. I really like it. You know, I think that life is good, and today, you know, any day, it can be a good day. But today, right now, what I want to chat about is this really fun trip that we took in November. And where I want to start is Julie, for the longest time, has always wanted to visit the Florida Keys. Even just looking at the Keys on Google Maps, it is a cool place. It just seems like a neat, fun adventure, and there's a lot of expectation that began to build when we decided that we were going to Key West.
Ready to go to Key West, Quinn?
Yeah!
Woohoo! Hi, Mayla!
We just made a pit stop so Quinny could use the bathroom. Our first stop is in Key Largo, so I've been annoying the family by singing the Beach Boys. I don't know exactly what we're up to first, but we're gonna make it worth it. All right, made our stop, headed to Key Largo. Gonna keep singing Beach Boys. We're gonna go kayaking.
Off the charts annoying, guys. Off the charts.
Are you ready, Quinn? She's ready. One thing that was really fun about this whole trip was just we began to plan it and prepare for it, and I got really into the history of the Overseas Highway and just all the Keys and how they've been developed, and it was fun to read about that. And I actually left a link in the description that goes mile by mile of the many different touristy but also natural things that you can do. Want to sit down with me? All right, we have made our first stop. We were gonna make a stop in Key Largo to go kayaking at John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park, which sounded really cool and looked great, but we got a later start to the day, so we continued on, and we're now gonna go to Indian Key Historic State Park. It's an island right out there, and we pulled over. We did a little loop-de-loop at Robbie's, and now we're parked on the side of US 1 South. I guess we're facing north now. We're gonna go kayaking. We're hitting it up. We're gonna go check out this abandoned ghost town on this island, and I'm excited for it. Quinny, are you ready? Quinn, you don't have your license.
Yeah, let's pretend.
What'd you say, Quinny? It's pretend?
Yeah, let's pretend.
You guys ready to go? Woohoo! That's right. All right, we're ready. Cool, huh, Quinn? Here we go. We were the only people on that island. It was eerily fun. I don't know. It just, you don't experience that type of seclusion very often unless you go out and search for it. And that's what we did. Get a fish?
Are you kidding me? I just got an insane picture of it. Insane. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Good job, Quinny. We got ourselves the perfect waterfront lunch spot here on the island. Walked around for a while. It's really cool. There's a lot of history here, and you wouldn't really be able to tell that there was ever like a town here except for the few things that are left, but still, it's great. This is awesome. All right, see you later, Indian Key. It's probably pretty windy out here, but one of the cool things about this whole kayaking journey over to the island is it's only a few feet deep right here. It seems kind of sketchy when you are looking at it from A1A, like, are we really gonna kayak across that water to get to the island? But then you get out here and you realize it's just a couple feet deep. You can see the bottom, the sandy bottom, and it's really pretty. Makes it less sketchy. A lot of fun. Definitely would recommend.
I'm trying to drive.
Quinn! Quinn, are you trying to drive the car? You got a tattoo on your arm.
You don't have your license. No, you don't.
That was like the definition of an afternoon adventure.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Girls are gonna nap. We're going straight to Key West from here to our hotel. Julie's driving so I can film some cool stuff. I'm excited. Great job driving, babe. So after we finished our drive to Key West, we checked into our hotel and we were trying to catch a shuttle to make it to Mallory Square for the sunset, but we missed that shuttle and got a bit of a later start, so we missed some of the sunset, but we got to catch the end of it, and it was just a really cool vibe to be there in the square. There's lots of entertainment around you. We didn't really know much about it until we experienced it, which was fun, but we got dinner right off of Duval Street, and then after dinner we walked all the way down Duval Street, got some ice cream. We just walked around parts of Key West, and sadly Quinn was not feeling her best, so we called it and made it a shorter night, but it ended up being a horrible night. We were all in one hotel room together. Quinn slept the best, but Mayla, Julie, and I, we barely slept. Probably like an hour, maybe two, but it was super stressful. And it was hard. It was beginning to make us wonder what the next day was even going to look like because Quinn was sick and we were exhausted. But there was a real turning point. As it got closer to sunrise, I decided, all right, enough is enough, and I'm going to take Mayla out, and we're going to go catch the sunrise.
When we were younger, we were sons and daughters coming out of the water, holding everything. Now we're older, making sense of the.
As we stood out there on this pier, I felt a little bit like I was lost.
And now I'm seeing angels overhead. I found me standing in sunlight, all become brand new. I'll be an anchor and fall again.
We often in life fight that feeling of being lost, but we're often all somewhere in that feeling, in that lostness together. And that when you release the feelings like you aren't where you are supposed to be, you find that you can enjoy this floating experience, this being here, and not fully knowing what's going on or where you're going or why you do what you do or you are who you are, just experiencing it. All right, getting the bikes off. What are we doing over here?
Jungle gymming.
Jungle gymming. Sissy, what are you two doing? Getting stuff thrown in here.
It's right here.
Do you want your shoes there?
I thought it was over there still.
You ready to go, Mayla? Let's do it.
We got the bikes out. We're gonna go for a ride to Smathers Beach and then probably to Higgs Beach, which is where I went this morning to check out the sunrise. And then we're just gonna bike around and see where else we wanna go. Got my funky sunglasses on and riding around this funky town. Super nice out today. It's so nice. And we're on this pier right now, almost like by ourselves.
Do you like Key West?
No.
No? Why not?
You don't feel well?
No.
If you felt better, do you think you'd like it?
Mayla's definitely enjoying it, as always. She's having the time of her life.
You're so cool. Try it again.
In a tunnel? Good job, Quinny. You walked across the bridge? Hi, Mayla. Hi, Mommy. Here it is, baby. back to the southernmost point. Well, I'm going back. Julie's first timer. Me and Mayla, you know, we got the early look as the sun was rising. We're gonna go back, get some pictures, go back to the hotel, maybe try to sneak into the pool, despite the fact that we already checked out, and then hit the road back north. All right, return. Here we go. While in Key West, I just kept looking around at everybody and reminding myself that everyone here all got here the very same way. I mean, unless you flew in, which I'm sure some people did, but the majority of us all took that trip down the overseas highway to make it to this little town, to this city. And there's something cool about that. There's something special about that that really stuck with me. Made it back to the hotel that we've already checked out of, but oh, hey girls. Hi. Gigi looks ready to go. Quinny, you still look like you need more sleep. All right, we'll get you out. Hey, hanging out at the pool. Oh my goodness, our teenager.
Sunbathing
Our
like
teenager over here.
with her pass.
We could tell that Quinn was pretty spent, but she was being a trooper, hanging in there, and we enjoyed an hour or two at the pool before hopping in the car and making our way back north to our Airbnb. But we stopped. We got a recommendation for dinner to go to Lorelei's, and while there, I found out that's where my parents ate dinner during one of their nights that they spent in the Keys, and it just reminded me of the shared experience of the Florida Keys. That's it. That's gonna wrap up the Florida Keys trip for us. We had an awesome time. I wish we could have stayed longer, but it was a good taste of the Keys, and we'll be back, and we're excited. Happy Christmas, Merry holidays, all those things. Love y'all.